Can quantum computer contact with Iblis? It's my opinion, yes. Before that, I will ask you who created the normal computer? Do you know? I know. Jinn created the normal computer. Do you believe alien or jinn? There is no alien. They are jinn. They are lived among us and jinn who lived outside of the planet. In this universe, I hope you know the modern technology and the digital world and the cashless economy coming from Western world. And this Western world is created by Antichrist or Dajjal who control the jinn right now. Quran explain about Dajjal and jinn. If you understand the dream of King Solomon, then you know who controlling jinn right now. Antichrist Dajjal sitting on his throne and command the jinn or Ifrit, meaning the bad jinns is working for him. When we use the computer software, mobile apps, we enter into their machine language. That machine language and the device provide all the software break all our words into a number because universal language is the numeric, is not the letter or not the column. The letter can be manipulated or letter have many errors, but the angelic code is number. They know that breaks this word and bring them down into pockets of number. Numeric code is an angelic code. If you want to talk to other creation of Allah, it could not be based on our letter or if the numeric code is everything constant. There is no alien. They are jinn. They lived among us and jinn who lived outside of the planet in this universe. This device is computer technology was entering into their world. Take these words you are saying, they teach you how to make software and break your word into number. This number will be compiled into a broken down into a smaller number or pockets of number, then sent to an assembler. That assembly software take your number and make them into 0 or 1. They thought human how to make chip and our world jinn speaking based on sand. Jinn preferred environment is sand, hence the silicon chip. Jinn thought human how to made a chip based on silicon and based on sand, so we can live there. If you make it, we will occupy that chip as a resident and we will give you facility what you want. You just nearly type it and we are hearing and obeying the sending out the command. So jinn thought human how to make a home for them. In the machine language, 0 and 1 are nothing but the short current and the long current is actually energy. They are electricity. That's why they made electricity fast to run their environment smoothly. 0 and 1 is long current and short current. Long current and short current. On or off, being electric nature. When we typing, we send them energy or current which they understand and they are retrieving as a command. Nothing like you googling something is going some on computers and you pulling out the files you want. No. You are asking them, they are going and finding the location with a fraction of second and bring the information to your computer. Then the jinn says, why don't you be a smart one? We can give you more and very faster. So they created a smartphone. And we know from the story of Queen of Sheba and her throne, jinn can be faster than light. So why not the jinn can stay inside the chip which made of silicon and sand? Quran and 7 samawat. Are they other world, space and time? Yes, says the Quran. Allah, it is who created everything in the material universe and then he directly get attention on the sky and the fashion then in 7 samawat. 7 world, space and time. Do you remember the story of Surah Al-Kahf in the young man on the cave? They slept for 300 years in the cave. Those young men are not biologically aged or not even increased their fingernail for 300 years. From that story we know during these 300 years these young men are not in this world space and time, but they are in the samawat. If you listening carefully, you know the Quran says morning and evening, rolling body from left to right. So this is the evidence the young men are in this world space and time. So what is the conclusion? They are both in the same time. There was movement backward and forward continuously between this world space and time and the other world space and time, samawat. This story telling the secret how Dajjal communicate with his followers and give commands. Hold to this point. Quantum computing is the use of quantum phenomena such as superposition and the entanglement. Computers that perform quantum computation are known as quantum computer. Quantum computers is the first to perform a calculation that would be particularly impossible for the classical computer. Quantum computer performs the calculation based on the probability of an object state before it's measured instead of just ones and zeros, which means they have the potential to process exponentially more data compared to classical computer. Classical computers carry out logical operation using the defining position of a physical state. These are usually binary, meaning its operation are based on our two position. A single state such as a on or off, up or down, 1 and 0 is called a bit. In quantum computer, operation process is little bit different. Operation instead use the quantum state of an object produce what known as a qubit. These states are the undefined properties of an object before they have been detected, such as coin spinning through the air before it lands in your hand. Superposition can be entangled with those of other objects, meaning their final outcomes will be mathematically related even if we don't know yet what they are. But we know something they don't know. Capabilities of quantum computer is meant to be searching the other world space and time, as well as pulling out file from the other's universe. We already know from the Quran we have 7 samawat side by side, meaning of existence of multi-universe where jinn can live and where human can live. What quantum computer can do? Pulling out from the other dimension space and time. So this quantum computer it meant to deliver a spectacular region to understand and deliver the message to the other world space and time, where is jinn or Iblis in the other world in space and time. Using this quantum computer, they trying to send message to Iblis and contact to Iblis.